Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to be looking at some Dragapult battles from Arceus Trainer 12. So shout out to Arceus Trainer 12 for letting me showcase these battles. Let's get into the battles and check out this team in action. So he's using Clodsire, Gudra and Dragapult, where he switched out into his Gudra, tried to catch that Aqua Tail, and now opponent comes in with his Wigglytuff. We can go for the Aqua Tail and then we can align our Clodsire against the Wigglytuff so that our Dragapult is safe against whatever they have in the pack. So this is an ABB team where we are switching into Gudra again and again to bait out those fairy types which can hurt our Dragapult. We can go for the Sludge, and that's the reason we are also running Sludge Bomb on our Clodsire. We can go for another. Okay, we are going for the full farm down. Then we can throw this Sludge Bomb to do a lot of neutral damage against the Dragonair. We can go for another one which will, okay, we are going for Earthquake now because we got both shields out of it, so not throwing Earthquake is going to be a bad play. We got the Earthquake damage and now we can switch out into a Dragapult and go for the sweep. They have Registeel in the back and we resist both Focus Blast and Focus Blast due to Ghost typing on Dragapult, and we resist that Zap Cannon due to Dragon typing, and that's why we are also going to win this matchup, also because we have 2 shields. So GG's to our opponent here. Good lead into the next matchup. We have Clodsire versus Azumarill. Now our backline Pokemons won't have to see this Azumarill. Now we can go for the Sludge Bomb. This will do super effective damage. We need 2 Sludge Bombs to knock out this Azumarill. Opponent is shielding this charge move, which is good for him, I guess, because that will knock out. And now he's coming in with his Licky. Now we can catch the charge move Body Slam here because Body Slam got debuff, got a nerf in season 20. So we can no shield another Body Slam if it is a Body Slam, and then we can go for Dragon Breath and Aqua Tail down here. Gudra is honestly fine because Body Slam got a debuff which nerfed Dragonair, but Gudra didn't get any nerf because it does not have that Body Slam charge move. So we can go no shield this Body Slam as well. We tried to get to another Aqua Tail but we couldn't reach it, so now we have to come in with our Clodsire because this Licky will resist Astonish damage from Dragapult, which is not good because most of the damage from Dragapult comes from its fast move of Astonish. So we can knock out the Licky, and now we are going for another Sludge Bomb, which we hope that opponent decides to no shield. Let's see what opponent decides to do. Opponent is shielding it again, so we are coming in with our Dragapult, and now we will go for the Astonish down. We will shield this charge move because both Flare Up and Ice Beam will do super effective damage, and now we can go for the Shadow Ball, and opponent has Clodsire in the back. So I think this is going to be a Dragapult sweep because Shadow Ball will do massive damage on Clodsire, and now we can shield this charge move and then we can go for the Breaking Swipe, I guess, just so that the next charge move from Clodsire does less damage, and then we can go for another Shadow Ball against that Azumarill to win the game. We go for the Breaking Swipe kills that Clodsire, and then we can throw this Shadow Ball to win the game. Chase Shadow Ball one-shots the Azumarill. Into the next match we have Clodsire versus Malamar. This is kind of a bad lead because Psywaves does a lot of damage. That's why Arceus Trainer decided to switch into his Gudra because this is a neutral matchup here. Opponent will go for Super Power and then he will switch out into his Whimsicott, which is amazing because now we baited out this Whimsicott. Now we don't have to, now we won't get to see this Pokemon against our Dragapult, which is amazing. Now we can go for the Aqua Tail. Both Aqua Tail and Thunder Punch does this resisted damage, but they still put this Whimsicott in 50% health range, which is amazing. Now we can no shield these Seed Bombs. These are going to do neutral damage because of poison typing from Clodsire, and opponent goes for another Seed Bomb, and now he comes in with his Malamar. We can go for the Earthquake to do a lot of damage, and then we will switch out into our Dragapult to do Astonish damage here. Psywaves are still hitting for neutral damage, which is not good. and opponent goes for the foul play, which is doing super effective damage. So we have to throw our breaking swipe as soon as possible, because now Sari Babes will do less damage. But unfortunately we didn't get the debuff, so they are still hitting for a lot of damage. So we can shield this foul play, we have to shield the charge move, and then we can farm down the Malamar, and they still have their Whimsicott in the back, and their final Pokemon is Clodsire. We can go for the Shadow Ball, which will do a lot of damage. Throwing Shadow Ball is the right play here, because even if they catch this charge move on their Whimsicott, that'll still knock out Whimsicott. So we tried to catch the Sludge Bomb or Stone Edge on our Clodsire, but we failed, and they come in with their Whimsicott. We got the farm down, and then we will go for the Shadow Ball, which will knock out this Clodsire, and then this is how we won this game. GG's to our opponent. Into the next match, we have Clodsire versus Umbreon neutral matchup, and good thing that we are seeing this Pokemon here, and opponent decided to surrender for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a good thing. It still counts as a win, I guess. GG's to our opponent. Into the last match of this video, we have Clodsire mirror matchup. So in this matchup, whoever wins CMP tie gets to win the lead matchup, and opponent is winning CMP tie, which means we are at a disadvantage here. We can go for the Earthquake. We can no shield the Earthquake. It will do 50% damage as you saw, and now we can go for our own Earthquake, which he can no shield, and now we are coming in with our Gurda, and he's coming in with his Machamp. So here Gurda has kind of a advantage here, because we can no shield this charge move, and then Karate Chops are not doing a lot of damage, and we can shield one charge move from Machamp, and can Dragon Breath down this Machamp to win the switch matchup. But I guess we don't have to win this switch matchup. We are just saving both of our shields for the Dragapult, so that it can sweep the back line. We can come in with our Clodsire, which resists both charge moves from Machamp, Cross Chop and Stone Edge. It needs like payback to do neutral damage, and opponent is coming in with his Psycho Cut Malamar. We can go for the Sludge Bomb, and then we can switch out into our Dragapult to do a lot of Astonish damage, and we can also shield foul plays here, and I guess we can Astonish it down before it reaches to two foul plays, because this foul play will not get shielded, and then the next foul play will knock out. So opponent switches out into his Clodsire, so that he does not get hit with this breaking swipe. We are going for the breaking swipe, and now we have to go for another one. We don't want this Clodsire to get to a move. We can, and this breaking swipe will knock out. We have to make a catch to win this game. Let's see if we can make it. Okay, we got the farm down, so now we don't have to make the catch. So thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the video, definitely consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Shout out to Arceus Trainer for letting me showcase these battles, and I will see you in the next one.